for breakfast. Can't quite see the river, but it's just out there. And nobody knows I'm going Commando but me, for reasons that will be explained. So good morning from Sligo. It honestly does seem like a better day today, so fingers crossed on that, because it has just been dire. So I thought I'd just mention that the matter of packing. I've watched a number of YouTube videos of guys doing, guys and gals I should say, doing motorcycling trips. And they do tell you to pack light. But President Mrs. Little was appalled at how few pairs of or changes of underwear and socks and t-shirts I was taking. And in the event, it seems that I've taken probably too much. Us hardcore bikers can do laundry. And I bought 3 extra pairs of underwear and socks, 2 extra t-shirts, too much, not needed. I actually went down to breakfast this morning, Commando, would you believe, including no socks, because I'm waiting for things to dry. But I was the only one down there that knew that I was Commando, and it makes me smile a bit. I'm sure my wife, the present Mrs. Little, will be appalled that I should be sharing these details with you, but it's just the practicalities of being a hardcore biker on a 2-stroke 100cc oil burner, and you just can't carry as much as you'd like to carry, albeit that it wasn't designed to go around Ireland. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I hope today will be a little bit less arduous, and I'll show you where we're going on the map. Nice little balcony, but I really do not feel comfortable stepping on that. That is, and I'm drawing this as I'm looking it through the phone actually. So I'm going to carry on down here and go up along the coast this way to Ballina, and then I'm going to go up on this stretch here, down past this little lock, following a route here that the adventure bike pilot took, an Irish guy. And this is H.L. Island here. I think that's H.L. Island, yeah. I may go out there, but not today. And then I finish the day here in Westport. I'm actually having a couple of days in Westport, really just to have a bit of a respite. But if the weather is okay, I may go out to H.L. Island, or I may take another route and go and explore something else tomorrow if I can't stay off the bike, who knows. Anyway, let's hope that this next leg goes well. From here, round the coast, to here, Westport, Sligo to Westport. Just packing up the bike before leaving, and this takes probably 15 minutes to sort this lot out. I'm getting used to it, but it takes a while to set everything up. I don't take everything in with me every night, but really sort of depends where you are. And I did want to take it in. I'm in the town at the moment, and I just wasn't all that happy about leaving the bike, let alone all the luggage. Okay then, let's go. Alright. I think I need a little hill. need to knock off the choke. All a man wants at 11 o'clock in the morning is a nice warm cup of coffee. And I mean warm because it's bloody cold here. Temperatures are the same as they might be in December. The only difference is the daylight. Somebody sent me a couple of people sent me some messages this morning saying how the weather was going to be better. Well, it's 11 o'clock and I've been rained on twice, so maybe the wind isn't quite as strong, but anyway, still looking for coffee. Oh, you can get a coffee, but basically you have to go into a service station, buy the coffee from a machine, and then go into a little room and drink it. I'm afraid I'm looking for a little bit of luxury. Last, I found the Surf's Up Cafe. Not sure where I am, but I found it anyway. Well, this looks like a bit of a super spreader place. Everybody's in here because it's cold. So I'm having a coffee and a cookie, which is all I really wanted. Just started to rain. Random church right out in the middle of nowhere. And a large cemetery up here on the right by the look of it. Wow. They're crammed in there a bit. I just thought I'd come down here to the quay. There is a smell of peat burning whenever I go through any kind of settlement. Makes you think how cold it must be for people to be burning peat in the middle of June. But anyway, I'm basically a report. She's calling. Who knew that I'd gone down there to Commando? Anyway, look, I gotta go, love. I'm sorry. I'll talk to you I'll talk to you tonight. But if you need me in the meantime, you'll just have to ring, and I won't be able to answer straight away. All right?
That's fine.
Okay. Just rolling into Ballycastle. Seems a bit of a dead and alive sort of place. Well, that was a dead and alive town, but I had a very nice chowder and soda bread in our little kitchen place. Met up with a couple who The lady was an American, the guy was a retired policeman, and they'd met 50 years ago and suddenly got back together, and they now live in Florida. Rather nice tale. Anyway, I've got a few hours of driving now. So I found another interesting route by the sea. Can't quite figure out where we're heading on this road. Hopefully not up over the top of that hill. Anyway, I reckon I'm more just about halfway round, and certainly by the time I get back to the hotel tonight, I'll have done certainly well over halfway around Ireland, and actually halfway around the whole trip, bearing in mind I got to get home afterwards. Just thought I'd point out a couple of things here. So under here I've got my oil and my shoes, my slip-on shoes, and also my drone. Not that I've needed to use it or been able to use it, unfortunately, but that's all in the bag there. Waterproof stuff here, charging stuff in here for all my charging of phones and drones and God knows what, and my trousers, waterproof trousers there. My clothing is all in here, along with all the washing stuff and that, and this phone, this camera normally fits here facing me, and I've got this camera facing the road. This one is doing the route, and I've got this little that this works off of this two work in tandem. This is a beeline, which sort of works okay. It tends to want, the beeline tends to want to drag you back onto a route it knows already, but anyway, so and I've got all my power packs, because this is only 6 volts, so I need a power pack to run my phone, recharge the GoPros, etc. Anyway, just thought that was a convenient time to mention all that stuff, and it's time for me to sit my backside. Oh yeah, and here, this is a sheepskin, black sheep, and I've got one of these as well, and I'm still uncomfortable, but Can't help it. Right, so we set off again. I always bump start the bike. Partly because out of habit, and partly because with all this gear on it, I have a problem unfolding the kickstart. Lost the glove. There it is. Just coming into Newport, County Mayo. I don't know what it is, but particularly this little square around here. There's something French about the place. So this is Newport, County Mayo. Just got a few miles to go now to get into Westport. This is actually an old railway bridge. This is tidal here, so tide is obviously in at the moment. I was just looking at the speedo here, and we've actually done about 930 miles since leaving home, which means I am well over halfway. So certainly more than halfway around Ireland, and bearing in mind I've got to get home as well, and that's about 160 miles. I don't know why, but this place has always reminded me of France. Really don't know why, but I guess there are some things about the place that are sort of Frenchish. Just coming into Westport. Westport is one of my favourite towns in Ireland, actually. I don't know why. There's a couple of really nice pubs here, nice places to eat, friendly people, nice hotel that I'm staying at for 2 nights because I'm going to do some planning for the rest of my trip now. I need to plan exactly where I'm going to go, and also where I'm going to stay. Back in the traffic now, so anyway, I'm here for a couple of nights, but I am going to probably go off and do something tomorrow, which will then save me time the next day. So just as this card comes to being full, I'll say cheerio, and thank you for watching. A little bit popular here. Tour buses are back. Malloy's pub on the right, great pub for music. There's the Wyatt Hotel where Joe and Sharon are going to stay the night. Right, I'm in the Westport Woods Hotel. Does it have some kind of a view? Not exactly, but there are woods. This'll do me for a couple of nights while I plan the next stage of the trip. Hello. The loo and the shower. Important. Step-in shower, so I've got to be careful getting on a bit. Loo.
No, you're finished?
Yeah.
Can I get you a night glass?
Yeah, I'm going to go for that.
Perfect.